Oh, he left. He got scared. He didn't want to play an American, probably. 9Q, 3 stone. Here we go. Hello there, one a day. On a day, not one a day. On a daily basis. Is that a song? Okay. Not great. 3/3 is not great for handicap stone as black, because white will just take the outside influence, and you're kind of in trouble. So. It's gonna attach here, then take the corner. I'm gonna take the corner and sente, hopefully. Now, one possibility of this tree growing is me taking this 4/4 points and him pushing out, right? And we get the outside influence. So you gotta always keep that in mind. That option is always gonna be there for white, so black needs to be careful where he chooses to play his Joseki, or which Joseki he chooses to play. This one doesn't seem bad, but it's not great either, because white is getting a lot, and black is kind of just being a string in return. I don't like this for black, because white is gonna overpower black here with this string. See, like this group is alive, it has no weakness, so white can just mobilize this stone here. So it's not good. This stone is weird. It does prevent the 4/4. So the 4/4 is no longer possible, but he did invest a move, and that extension is a little weird because white has a nice natural extension here at M3 later. So I kind of expected that coming in once I approached, because the Q player loves to do these kind of moves, thinking that like this is gonna make a safe group, but all it's gonna do is make 2 weak groups. White can manage this pretty easy because the corner's open. He can always trade that out, and then now white's gonna attack this black group on the way out, and this black group here is just gonna fade. So here, not so sure about this combination here, because now he's gonna lose this whole thing. Go get coffee. I'll be here for a while. I have my boba. Usually I'm not gonna give up a Ponoki outside like this. In this case though, I will, because the compensation is good enough. And then here I'm just gonna press a couple of times, and then I'm gonna jump and seal him off. So we're gonna seal him off here. Oh, nice. Those were the best. Pour overs. Vietnamese coffees are pour overs. They're drip pour overs, but see, so this one kind of died by itself. Well, that's why I didn't like the Joseki here. But his board potential is still pretty good. But this is a handicap game, so it doesn't really matter. The board position starts out good for black anyway. So now he's going to try some shenanigans stuff to make eyes here. The goal is to give up the stone, let him have one eye, but kind of shred the rest. Because right now he knows he cannot come back in. I mean, he cannot come out. Coming out is no longer an option. So I'm actually going to do this one. And then gonna press this way, right? So now this is not 9. See, so now we just do this. He has to take to make it a 9. Yeah, and then now here we can just cut off. The cutoff is fine. He has to take. So he has to make 2 eyes, but he can only make 1 at a time. You know what I'm saying? So here, he can make 1 here, but it's gonna be gote. And then this eye is also gote. Just not a lot of option he can have here. What? And I think we can just do this. Should be okay. You have to Atari, then. See, so here, because of that throw in, sacrificing that stone, he's kind of immobilized with Liberty issue here. So if he press in here, which is Atari first, then he has to connect. And so here we just connect like this. And we're pretty safe. And he has nowhere to run, so this is dead here. Okay, he resigned. So, one thing I do want to point out for that game is when you have a handicap, don't play for points. You're already ahead on influence, so you should play influence. All your stones designate influence, not points. So when you take this empty corner with the 3-3, it's going to lead up to some bad Joseki option later. Because white has a lot of option. You don't want to lock yourself in at the beginning like that. And then here you definitely want to defend the top. White has a very hard time to find a good move continuation here to march, to connect the 3 stones together. It's not easy to connect. They're kind of too far apart actually. So one of them's going to be under attack. So you want to defend the top first. But in this case, he jumped in and white is just going to be happily just split him up. And then attack this string down here. So you have to be careful. Here, I was kind of expecting him to take this stone. Atari here will take, and then he Atari. I think he still dies that way, but that way he has a better chance. But after that dies, pretty much over. So let's pound another one out. This one's 5Q. Okay, we're moving on up.